Hey Scott, how are you?
Not bad, Stephen. You?
Good, good. Just so you know, we're live on Guelph.ca. I see we got Councillor McKinnon, and it's just the three of us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Mark. Hi, Stephen. Um, Stephen, do you want me out in the lobby? Like what?
I, I don't think so. I mean, honestly, Scott, I think we'll ask the question to Cam and Mark. My thought is, if you need to go out, we'll just politely say now's the time for you to leave. You won't take offense to it or anything, and
No.
it is what it is. Yeah, I say stay in, and we can better manage it. It's better that you're in, and if you need to be in, then you're already here. Because when we lock the meeting, it's, as you know, a pain to kind of do the in and out thing.
Yeah. All right.
Yep.
Very good. Now you all ready for the holidays?
Yeah, it feels like we're getting there.
Yeah.
Most of the Christmas stuff is done. Most of the shopping's done.
Right. Well, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mark's here, so we can bring him in as well.
That's if he wants to come in.
Hopefully he does. Otherwise, you and I are.
Right? Hmm. Well, say we just had to mention his name a couple of times, and
Yeah, figure there's no
there's
sense in jumping in too quickly.
No, I think we've also got Mark Ellis coming in as well. So he's got multiple marks.
and what is going on over there? Didn't you get enough abuse last month?
This is just a little bit of laziness, Monday morning laziness. We'll clear that up tomorrow, Scott. Don't
Right.
worry. I
That's
would ask
just
about yours, but
December
I know
beard,
it's,
right?
I'm halfway shaved now. I've got this gone. It's, I've entered the world of Duck Dynasty or something, I think. Oh, well. Mark, Phil, how are you two?
Well, thank you.
Good.
And how are you?
Not bad. It's Monday.
Good. Yeah. Count them
Right?
down.
Mm-hmm.
just so the committee's aware, and I know we're still waiting on Councillor Galler and Councillor Rourke and Mayor Guthrie. Mayor Guthrie is going to chair the meeting from home today.
Sure.
So we'll be seeing him pop on at some point, hopefully soon. I'm sure he's just firing things up.
Are you trying to keep people away from City Hall right now?
No, I don't think so. I think it was just
Okay.
a choice for him. I think it was a preference. Yeah.
Still might not be a bad idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lots of news across the province, including over the weekend and today.
Yep. I had two friends with young kids, both of whom are now in quarantine because not because of their kids, but because of their kids' friends.
Mhm.
And we were in contact with all of them, but fortunately, uh, just hours before they were in contact with their kids.
Mm. Yeah, I think we'll see lots of that, I suppose. I see some school classrooms are being closed down, and it's that ripple effect. Who was in contact with who?
Yep.
Daughter's in
Yeah.
grade 10 at Centennial, and they've been closing down classrooms, and all of her friends like are either in isolation or related to someone in isolation, or and it's just like
Mhm.
that. They have lots of friends who are exchange students who now can't go home next week.
Right. Right. Mm.
And like just they've had a lot of disappointments, that age group.
Yeah.
They were all going to go out for dinner on Saturday night, and they all bought dresses, and right, they were all going to go out to dinner at La Cucina, and then
Mhm.
people started getting calls in the afternoon, and it was off, and then the party after was off, and the
Yeah.
going away stuff's off, and
Right. It's been a tough,
it has been,
right?
yeah. And
Yeah,
as a
background.
mom, like we you can't keep shoring it up, and I'm sure much won't be much longer. They just don't buy it, and
Hmm.
they're just like disappointment upon disappointment.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
Mark,
Very
the
much so.
the horror story that I heard came from a friend whose daughter was going to have a soccer tryout at one of the universities, and the rest of the parents took their kids regardless. After they had received the note that somebody had tested positive in their circle, one of the parents had said, "Well, we will just pretend we didn't get that."
Oh boy.
I did suggest that that was the kind of thing that was worth making a call about. That's just unprincipled.
Yeah.
Okay, just so everyone's aware, we'll
Yeah.
be live on Guelph.ca. We'll be recording shortly. I'm just going to fire a quick message to Mayor Guthrie, and when he jumps on, I'll let him take the reins.
Mm. This is pretty funny.
Hello, Mayor Guthrie. How are you? He's still coming in. There he is. Hey, Mayor Guthrie. How are you?
Hi, good, thank you.
So we're live, Mr. Mayor, on Guelph.ca. We haven't started recording yet, obviously, but whenever you're ready, another minute or so, if you want, you can get things started, and I'll pull the live broadcast screen down, and it's over to you.
Okay, I'm just trying to get my headset to work here, but maybe I'll try that later. Since you guys can all hear me, I'll just continue to move forward in this manner. That's fine. Thank you.
All right, I'll pull the screen down now, Mr. Mayor.
All right, good afternoon slash evening to everyone. I'll call the meeting to order here for our CAO committee. Thank you so much for everyone joining, and I appreciate everyone knowing that I'm doing this obviously from home. And I appreciate that. So a little bit of technology issues on my end. I'm trying to toggle between a couple of screens here, a little bit different from City Hall. So I appreciate that. First of all, just any disclosure of pecuniary interest or any general nature thereof for the items that are in front of us today. Okay, I don't hear or see any. As I described, we are here under the CAO committee for recruitment and performance and et cetera that we are called to do as a committee. And I am just looking for right off the bat here the ability for us to move in camera and that is the only item that we are here to discuss in an in-camera position. And I am just pulling up, if I could have a member of council just help me, a member of the committee, please help me. I'm just having a little bit of trouble pulling up the agenda that I just had. But if you wouldn't mind somebody reading out the section 239 for me, the ability to go in camera, I'd appreciate that as my other device is loading.
I can do that now, Mr. Mayor, if you're like, and if committee is comfortable with that. So
Thank
what
you.
we have listed on the agenda is to meet in close for the purpose of discussing the Chief Administrative Officer performance evaluation for 2021 and objective settings for 2022. We've identified on the agenda that we will close this meeting pursuant to section 2392B and D of the Municipal Act, which is related to personal matters about identifiable individuals, including municipal or local board employees, and labor relations or employee negotiations matters.
Thank you so much. If I have a member of the committee agree to that, would you mind please moving it for us to move in closed? Councillor Alt, seconded by Councillor Gawler. Anything further on that? No? I'm going to call the vote. Please show me your hand on screen for that. I do see on my end, I see us all except for Councillor O'Rourke voting. On my end, Councillor O'Rourke's screen is frozen. Is that the same for everybody else?
Yes,
Okay.
Mr. Mayor, I see that as well. I've got a sort of a low bandwidth indicator from Councillor O'Rourke. Councillor O'Rourke, can you hear me okay? It's Stephen. She appears to be muted as well.
Okay, well,
The
that was
vote carries, Mr. Mayor.
Yep, so we'll move into closed session and maybe clerks can connect with Councillor O'Rourke to allow her to join us on the in-camera. But with that motion passing, I'll pass it over to you, to the clerk, to help us move into closed session for the discussion.
Okay, thanks, Mr. Mayor. As members of the public that watch council will know regularly, this is a moment in time where we do lock the meeting and close it, given the committee's motion to move into a closed session. So we'll do that now. You'll disconnect from the meeting, but we will come back into open session following the discussion and closed. And Mayor Guthrie will often in those cases, and I would assume today is no different, give a little bit of a summary. And so if you just bear with us, members of committee and the public, we'll lock the meeting right now, and I'll let you know when we're ready to proceed and closed.
Stephen, just before you do that, Councillor O'Rourke, can you hear us now?
Yeah,
All right.
sorry, I clicked out, came back in.
Yeah, we took the vote. We were just voting to move in closed. Do you want to just state your vote for us?
Yeah, in favor.
Okay, great.